Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing here today? This is Love Temptress with the Gaming Dynasty channel and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, welcome, hi! So today I'm coming to you with another humble bundle that came out today. This one is complete AWS training with Pluralsight. It is a software bundle and well, you guessed it, all about learning AWS software. So this one, you master AWS cloud tech with these courses. Learn the ins, outs, and myriad applications of Amazon Web Service or AWS. Cloud computing from the experts at Pluralsight. The bundle of online courses will help train you on databases, machine learning, network security, development, and more using one of the world's most popular cloud computing services. Get the AWS knowledge you need, all while supporting code.org and Empower charities. So if you are new to the Humble Bundles, here is how it works. Every bundle that is purchased always supports a charity. And how do you figure all that information out? Well, if you go down here, you can learn more about the two different charities, what they stand for and all that. Plus, you can also adjust your donation. So we have 3 tiers today. The top one being $25 for all 20 items. Middle one being 10 items for pay more than the average. What does the pay more than the average mean? At the current price right now, it is $19.47. However, when it says pay more than the average, that means this price is going to be based off what the average person is paying for the bundle. So if you ever want the pay more than the average tier, you always want to get that sooner rather than later because that price will go up. It does every single time because people typically pay more for these bundles. So if you ever want this middle one, when it says pay more than the average, you always want to get that sooner rather than later. And then our first tier is just $1 and you get 4 different items. Okay, but we're going to base the calculations here off if you are getting the top one, not paying more for charity, which is what these are for in case you want to add extra to pay towards charity or whatever. All right, so, and it will end in 20 days, 22 hours. It'll always tell you this right here. Now, you can adjust your donation, and this is where this comes in handy, especially with 2 different charities for this bundle. Now, your default will be here. Now, I have the 2 lava here because I do have an affiliate code. I am a Humble Bundle partner, but I will always be open and honest with you about every single bundle that I come across. So I have used my link, and if you do, you'll have a 2 lava thing here. However, you do not ever have to use that. You can go straight to humblebundle.com and you can get all your bundles there. But anyway, so the default donation, you can click here to give extra to charity. But here's where I like to do the custom amount. Why? Especially with this one, because there's 2 different charities. Say you actually have one of these charities that you choose to support, you love what they do more than the other. I'm just going to choose code.org, for instance, to give you a scenario that you could use. But so you can not only choose which charity gets more, but you can also do these sliders here to choose whether the charities get more. Pluralsight, the publisher, will always be the top one. And then you can choose whether more goes to charity, Humble, and even me. Now, you can put mine down to 0. I promise I will not be offended. I don't even care if you do that. I share these bundles with you because I think everybody should know about the good deals and be able to get stuff like this for really cheap. So you can put it all the way down to 0. I promise I will not be offended. And honestly, I wouldn't even know. So there you go. All right, so let's actually see what is in these bundles. We already know it's AWS software, but these are a little bit different because I can't give you an actual price on these because they're not individual courses. The way Pluralsight works, and you can see this yourself by clicking on any of these and clicking on the publisher here, Pluralsight. So the way this works is this is a website where it has all these different courses. And if you'll see over here, it is $29 a month, but there is a 10-day free trial. So you could always do it and check that. That freaked out. Check that after, if you want to cancel, make sure you do it before your 10-day free trial is over, but it will only be $29 a month afterwards. So that's a great deal on its own, but I'm a big believer in if you can pay a one-time fee for all this stuff and have it forever, I always think that's an excellent deal. But that's just what I think. All right, so this, for just $1, you're going to get these 4 courses. First one, and you can see all this information here, but I have summed it all up for you. So the first one is Introduction to AWS Cloud Security. This course will teach you the basics of creating a secure cloud environment with AWS that can increase your data protection and application revenue. Next one we have is Advanced Network Security on AWS. This course will teach you the different security features of VPCs, ELBs, and CloudFront distributions you can use and implement. Next, we have AWS Developer. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. An introduction to AWS Lambda. So this course will teach you the basics of using AWS Lambda and how it fits within the serverless landscape. Then next we have Managing AWS EC2's Instances. This course will give you a solid foundational knowledge of EC2s and will demonstrate the best practices around launching and managing your instances. And of course, you're going to get all 4 of these if you choose this tier for just $1, which is awesome. Next, we have our tier 2, which is the pay more than the average price. Like I said, it's $19.47 at the time of the recording. It very possibly will go up by the time you see this. So if you want this tier and not the top tier, get this one as soon as possible. All right, but this one has a total of 10 items, which means it's the 4 from the first one and 6 extra ones. So first we have AWS Developer, Deployment and Security. This course will give you experience using the best methods of deployment and how to use AWS security services to protect your account. Next, we have Collecting Data on AWS. This course will teach you how to leverage various AWS services in accordance with your data collection needs. Next, we have the Fundamentals of Machine Learning on AWS. This course will teach you how to get started solving business problems with AWS machine learning technologies. Next up is AWS Foundations, getting started with AWS Cloud Essentials. This one you learn about the foundation of getting started in the AWS Cloud. Next, we have Designing and Implementing AWS Networks. This course will teach you the skills you need to successfully deploy and manage advanced networking in AWS. Then we have Serverless Analytics on AWS. This one you learn how to build for now and the future, how to future-proof your data, and know the significance of what you'll learn can't be overstated. All right, and then we have the top tier, which is $25. You get a total of 20 items, which means 10 new items for this tier, all for a $25 price, which, if you remember, Pluralsight itself is $29 per month, so it's less than 1 month of paying for Pluralsight, which again, I believe is pretty awesome because you would automatically own each and every one of these, whether you pay for the monthly service or not. All right, so let's talk about these 10 added ones. So first we have Understanding the AWS Core Services. This course will provide an introduction to the core AWS services that will be covered on the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam, which of course, if you're planning on taking that, that would be very helpful. Then we have Analyzing Data on AWS. In this course, you'll learn 4 Amazon Analytics services, specifically Redshift, Elasticsearch, Kinesis Data Analysis, and Athena. Then we have Architecting for Reliability on AWS. This one you learn to implement highly available application architectures on AWS. Next up, we have the Introduction to AWS Step Functions. This is an introductory course on AWS Step Functions, an AWS service that makes it easy to coordinate the components of distributed applications and microservices using visual workflows. Next, we have AWS Databases, the Big Picture. This course covers use cases for different types of databases and overviews of AWS database services and what you'll need to know to become a database specialist. Next up, we have Fundamental Cloud Concepts for AWS. This course will provide an introduction to cloud computing on AWS as well as covering cloud fundamentals, which is the first step towards the knowledge needed for AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam. Then we have AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. It is the exam prep. This course will teach you how to best prepare for the exam and utilize the knowledge contained in this learning path. Then we have Introduction to Security and Architecture on AWS. This course will provide an introduction to architectural concepts, security-based best practices on the platform, and introducing AWS services that support these areas. Next up, we have Processing Data on AWS. This course will teach you the fundamentals of data processing with AWS. This topic is the most important domain of the AWS Certified Data Analytics Specialty Certification. It is 24% according to the official DAS CO1 exam guide. And the last new one of these courses is Introduction to AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda is an AWS service that lets you run code without provisioning or managing servers, which of course is something that's going to be pretty helpful in learning all this. All right, so for just $25, you get all 20 courses, which I think is a fantastic deal. So if you're looking at somebody getting into AWS programming, working with it, any of the technical stuff on the AWS side, you might want to have them look at this bundle. Or if you're looking at a career change, this might be something you might want to look into also. All right, that is all I have for this bundle. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any new videos coming up. If you enjoyed the video, hitting that like button would be very much appreciated. That way YouTube knows that you guys actually do appreciate this. Thanks so much for being here. That's all I have for this time. So until then, this lava temptress, don't get burned. Bye!